Calculate the approximate alkalinity of a water containing 120 mg and 15 mg of bicarbonate ion and carbonate ion respectively.
Valid 123 is true.
It is suitable for cities with rectangular layouts, where the water mains and branches are laid in rectangles. This statement refers to distribution network of.
Bravo. Gridiron system is the answer.
Given the approximate alkalinity of a water sample to be 100 mg as CaCO3, what is the exact alkalinity if the pH of the water sample is 7.5?
You're right. 10135 is the correct answer. What does chlorination do to the water? Right again. Kills microorganisms is a valid answer.
The dash process removes dissolved minerals, such as calcium and magnesium, from potable water through an ion exchange process.
Solid response. Water softening is a valid choice. Dash are the processes in which chemical, biological, and biochemical reactions involved in treatment processes of raw water. Correct response. Unit processes is the most accurate answer. Good drinking water quality refers to a few important criteria from the following, which does not fall under the criteria. You got it? Your choice free from magnesium is right. The permissible limit of chlorine content in drinking water in the absence of alternate source, as per is UN 500, 2012. Nice work. You chose 1 ppm and it is correct.
The phi of a raw water sample was tested to be 10. What is the hydroxyl ion concentration in the water?
Smart pick. Wunks 10-3 is the correct choice. Pick up the incorrect statement from the following. The sources of water from underground are obtained from. Strong choice. Storage reservoirs is the right answer. An intake tower is a vertical tubular structure with dash openings used for capturing water from reservoirs. Perfect. 1 or more is the correct choice. For determining the velocity of flow of underground water, the most commonly used non-empirical formula is well reasoned. Darcy's formula is the correct choice. When gravity and pumping systems of water distribution are adopted, the type of distribution reservoir is smart move. Elevated tank is an accurate answer. Water softeners will remove nearly all the dash and dash from the raw water during the softening process. Great thinking. Calcium and magnesium is the right choice. Dash are the processes in which only physical forces are only involved in processing of raw water. Exactly. Unit operation makes sense, and it is right choice.
Which of these particles is not able to pass through a sand, gravel, and charcoal filter?
Correct. Large piece of dirt is the right answer. As per is Leland 72, 1963, water required per head per day for average domestic purposes is excellent. 135 is a brilliant choice. Which of the following is not one of the categories for water quality measurement? Nicely done. Geological characteristics is a solid answer. How will you calculate total head in the design of pumps for water supply schemes? On track. H equal to S is the correct answer. An impaired water can be physically identified through the following, except dash. You chose its fifth, and it is correct. The design period adopted for designing a water distribution system is generally.
Excellent choice. 30 years is the right answer.
The following are the examples of natural causes of color in water, except.
Nice selection. Dyes from textiles discharge is the correct and valid answer.
Determine which is a physical parameter in water quality from the following. Clear logic. Your choice color is sound and 100% true. In slow slant filters, the turbidity of raw water can be removed only up to.
Great job. 60 is the accurate answer.
Surface water is best treated by which of the following treatment systems? Well done. Filter plant is the right choice. What is the main purpose of a standpipe in a water distribution system?
Right choice. To regulate water pressure is the best answer.
Which of the following represents the physical characteristics of water? Good thinking. Turbidity is the right answer.
The permissible limit of nitrate in drinking water as per is 7500, 2012.
Sharp thinking. 4 pmg Dalao is the right choice. In pressure supply mains, water hammer pressure is reduced by providing. Well picked. Pressure release valve is the correct answer.
Electrocatadine process in the treatment of drinking water is done with. Good job. Your answer AG works well here.
The correct order of water purification in water treatment plant are.
Nice selection. Filtration, oxidation, coagulation, sedimentation, filtration, chlorination, and fluoridation is the correct and valid answer.
After cleaning a slow sand filter, the filtered water is not used for. Sharp thinking. 24 hours to 36 hours is the right choice.
What is the hydrogen ion concentration in a water of a pH 4.0?
Bravo. 001 is. The detention period for plain sedimentation water tanks is usually. Perfect. 24 to 36 hours is the correct choice. Most commonly used pump for lifting water in water supply mains is.
Nice work. You chose axial flow pump and it is correct. Which of the following is not a potential source of organic waste?
You're right. Water aeration is the correct answer. What is added during coagulation process in water treatment plant? Great thinking. Alum and slaked lime is the right choice.
Most large cities get water for households and industries from. Correct response. Rivers and lakes is the most accurate answer.
Most important source of water for public water supply is from. On track, rivers is the correct answer. The settling velocity of a spherical body in water is given by. Excellent choice. Stokes' law is the right answer. The best process of disinfection of public water supply is by. Correct. Chlorination is the right answer. A pressure conduit laid underground may not be subjected to. Well done. Longitudinal temperature stress is the right choice. The prescribed hardness limit of potable water ranges between 75 to 115 ppm is a solid answer. The maximum permissible nitrites in public water supplies is. Great job. Nil is the accurate answer. Rapid gravity filter can only remove turbidity of water up to. You got it.
Your choice 35 to 40 giamas liter is right.
The maximum permissible hardness for swimming pool water is
Excellent. 15 nanoliter is a brilliant choice. Select the correct order for the water treatment process.
Smart pick. Sedimentation, filtration, chlorination is the correct choice.
By boiling water, hardness can be removed if it is due to right choice. Calcium bicarbonate is the best answer. Alkalinity in a household water tank may be caused due to strong choice. Calcium and magnesium bicarbonates is the right answer. The efficiency of sedimentation tank does not depend upon right again. Depth of tank is a valid answer. Hard water for public water supply is discarded because smart move. It consumes more soap is an accurate answer. How much quantity of water is required for domestic use? Valid point. 208 is true. Fluoride content in drinking water must be in the range. Good thinking. 1.5 ppm is the right answer. Gravity conduits for carrying water from the source are well picked. All the above is the correct answer. Below are methods of water distribution systems except well-reasoned. Radial system is the correct choice. Water supply engineering course is for which semester?
Clear logic. Your choice 05 is sound and 100% true.
Chloride's limit in drinking water as per S 100-500 Oz 2012.
Exactly. 250 ppm makes sense and it is right choice. One of the peculiarities of groundwater is its dash. You chose high mineral content, and it is correct. How are natural impurities present in surface water? Good job. Your answer mineral pickup from surface runoff works well here. Which method is used to measure the color of water?
Solid response. Tintometer method is a valid choice.
Disinfection of drinking water is done to remove
Right again. Bacteria is a valid answer.
One of the main drawbacks of using hard water is solid response. All of the above is a valid choice. During treatment of water, sedimentation is done.
Nicely done. Before filtration is a solid answer.
As per IS Dalton 500-2012, the fee of water should be
Right choice. 6.5 to 8.5 is the best answer.
a high velocity of wash water is required for
You chose rapid gravity filter without strainers, and it is correct.
continuous flow of water can be expected from exactly. Artesian springs make sense, and it is right choice. Water losses in water supply is assumed as perfect. 15% is the correct choice. The factor affecting per capita demand is great thinking. All the above is the right choice. Turbidity of river water is a measure of
You got it. Your choice, suspended particles, is right. The level of underground water is called
clear logic. Your choice water table is sound and 100% true. Disadvantages of distillation methods. Well done. Not suitable for drinking is the right choice. Where 97% of Earth's water is stored.
Valid point. Seawater is true.
Aeration of water is done to remove.
You're right. Odor is the correct answer.
Specific gravity of pure water is.
Well reasoned. 1 is the correct choice.
What causes hardness in water?
Smart move. Calcium is an accurate answer. Water supply system includes.
Excellent. Entire arrangement from source to distribution is a brilliant choice.
If Fe value of water is. Well picked. All the above is the correct answer. Surge tanks are used. Correct response. To guard against water hammer is the most accurate answer. Corrosion of a pipe.
Strong choice. All the above is the right answer.
Hard water contains.
On track. All the above is the correct answer. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format?
Bravo. Contact Narayan Chengda is the answer.